What up, everybody? It's Lavendertowne'S, and today we're back with another video. Fair warning, there will be a lot of noises in the background because it is very late while I'm trying to record this audio. It was very late recording this video today because I had a lot going on, and we're going to get to that during the video. So enough with this talking, let's move on to the freaking video. Today, since I had a free day of a comic page, I decided to draw a different comic page. A comic page from my favorite YouTuber of all time. And people who used to watch my other videos will know that this is my #1 top YouTuber I watch on a daily basis. I never miss her videos, and her name is Lavendertown. The reason being that I love Lavendertown is because she was my very first YouTube tutorial person I ever watched on how to draw anything. I watched every single tutorial that this girl has put out, that this woman has put out there, because she is so inspirational, y'all. I'm telling you, she is the most inspirational YouTuber I have ever seen. She's the one that inspires me to draw so much. I will literally go and watch her videos to motivate myself to draw every day. Now, it's just one particular page that I want to do. It was one that was my personal favorite. I don't know if it was anyone else's favorite, but it was my personal favorite because it was very hilarious, and I actually thought she was actually going to hit the twins. And my favorite character in her comic book series, by the way, her comic book series is called Unfamiliar. You can go find it on Tapas. She's the one that inspired me to want to post my webcomics on Tapas. And when I get my regular graphic novel chapters done, I will go back to Tapas anyway, but that's besides the point. Let me go back to what I'm trying to say. Character that in her Unfamiliar series, the character that I love the most, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I probably heard it many times, but it's Planchette. I don't know how to say it, but I don't know how to, but she has pale skin. She has a very big witch hat, and I guess a very big skirt or dress. I don't know how to pronounce that type of dress. I don't know any names for it. I'm new to this episode, that's why I'm drawing it. This particular page it's just my favorite page. I just love this page, especially of Planchette, because she plays around very like a lot. I don't know how to pronounce the name, guys. If you guys know how to pronounce it, please let me know. So please don't get angry. I know some people probably don't know who I'm talking about, but those for you who do know Lavendertown and do read her comics, please let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Like I said, she is a very funny character. Like, she is hilarious as crap. Like, every time I just want to see her the entire comic series. I believe her comic series is mostly romance, and this is probably my first time ever reading a comic or any type of book that involves romance. Cause y'all know I'm usually about the action stuff, bro. Like, why you think my comic is all about action? I barely focus on romance, but I'm all about that action. Her comic is probably the only one that I'll read that involves romance, or unless one of my friends or anyone I know has a romance comic and they want me to read it, then of course I'll read it. But this is probably the only comic that I'm very into. Like, I'm into her comic. I had noticed a lot of key points to drawing Lavendertown's comic page. It's a lot of stuff that this woman knows to art that I don't know, and I need to step my game up. First off, you can obviously tell that Lavendertown's line art is so neat. Her line art is crisp, y'all. It's crisp like French fries. Her lines are so good. It's not a bit of scratchiness on there. Sometimes it may, but it makes it look like it's her art style. She knows how to work with it. She makes the scratchy line art looks like it goes with her original art style. And that's another thing, her art style, bro. Her art style is amazing. Like, I always wanted to have a mixture of many other art styles of my own mixed in with hers, because I really love hers, and I gotta have at least just a tiny bit of something of her art style into mine. I don't know how she found it, and I don't know how she worked her way up to get that art style, but she is talented and amazing for that. I really got to commend her for that. She is very talented for that, because that art style is very unique in my own personal opinion. Not saying this because I really love her channel, I'm just saying this from facts. Her art style is very unique. Not only is Lavendertown's line art is amazing, but her composition and her perspective is on point. Lavendertown's house, the house for Planchette, is in 2 points perspective, and I didn't even know until I put it in 2 point perspective. She knows her perspective, y'all. She knows it. She literally placed it in 2-point. I thought it was in 1-point perspective. So I know I need to practice more because I don't know that much about 2-point and 1-point. As you guys can see in the video in the first few clips, you can notice that I was using 2-point to draw her house because I did not know if it was in 1-point or 2. So I tested 2, and it turns out her house is 2-point perspective. So she knows what she's doing, but that's perspective. Her composition though, I like how she makes the house and that one character stand out. Like the background, like the first thing you look at when you see that page is you can obviously tell Blanchette's about to walk through that door. You can clearly tell because her amazing composition in the artwork. Composition is a very, very underrated skill that I know in the art community that people don't like to focus on. They mainly be focusing on figure drawing or practicing shadings and all that. They don't really be focusing on perspective and composition. Composition is a very underrated art thing. That's an art skill. That's something I'm practicing. I'm still practicing. I'm trying to learn more while doing coloring. That's why I'm doing this page, so I can practice. Lavendertown applied all the fundamentals of art within this comic book, which is what most of us artists need to do to all our artwork. But some of us don't. I don't know why we don't. I especially don't. I keep forgetting about the fundamentals of art, and I keep forgetting about many other techniques that we've been taught through school or through videos. I just forget to use it. Stuff you learn from life, you can apply that to your own art style, which is something I've been practicing a lot. I've been drawing realistic stuff first, and then once I get the hang of understanding the realistic version of it, I can curate it into my own unique way. And that's the realest way, I believe, to develop your art style, is drawing realistically first, then slowly develop into your own while still knowing the realistic version of just what Lavendertown does. She's applying realistic to her cartoony style. She already knows her realistic fundamentals, so she's just using what she learned from the realistic fundamentals and applying it to her cartoon style, which is why it looks very good, very detailed, because she knows what she's doing. I want to say that this is my own art style because there's probably many artists out there that has a very similar art style to mine. Personally, I don't think I do have a different art style, but in my own opinion, I really love the way how I draw my certain stuff. But I don't know if someone else out there has it, so I'm just drawing it in my way. I like to go for the semi-realistic, not all the way realistic, not pure realistic. Just break the fourth wall a little bit, not all the way realistic now. Some people think I'm trying to draw extremely realistic, but at the same time, I'm really not. At some points I will, and some points I don't, but you know how it is. Well, that's all I gotta say for today's video, guys. I really did ramble on a lot because I was very excited to record this audio because I just love Lavendertown, guys. Like, I love her comics, and I was just excited to get this out. So, like I said yesterday, there was no day 10 for the comics because I already had it done on the screen right there. The same thing is going to be done for day 11 because I found day 11 inside my file. Fine art for day 11 is already done, so you can see it on the screen right here. I already had it completed, and I'm really happy with it because that one was done recently, not too long ago. It was very recently. It's just the same art style that I used to do, same shading techniques. So it's nothing new. So I'll still keep it. So tomorrow I'll probably be on a break or making a video because I honestly need a break. Not gonna lie, I don't want to do art burnout, so just gonna give myself a break for tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys, I guess, the day after tomorrow. See you guys later. Peace.